Muletrain!
And it is time now for the Muletrain News Program on this Monday, September the 21st, 2015. Brought to you today by the First Bank, along with Liao's Mexican Restaurant.
Miss Pael Patel, a senior at Muleshoe High School, was crowned the 2015 MHS Homecoming Queen on Friday night, a perfect night for all of Muleshoe High School exes, students, and the mighty Muleshoe Mules. Pael is the daughter of Rakesh and Renu Patel of Muleshoe, and she was escorted onto the Mules football field at Benny Douglas Stadium during halftime to be crowned, and her father, Renu Patel, was her escort. At the homecoming pep rally, Pael was escorted by Danny Campus, quarterback of the Muleshoe Mules. Her court included Briley Bell, Brittany Mendoza, Desi Gutierrez, Brooklyn Bell, and Blanca Ramirez. Congratulations to all of the girls, and we hope you are enjoying seeing online as well as on the air on Reach Broadband Channel 6 the homecoming bonfire from last Thursday night, the homecoming pep rally from Friday afternoon, and the coronation of Miss Pael Patel as homecoming queen for MHS. Brought to you by Chad Bell Construction at 1703 West Avenue E. Call Chad and Rebecca Bell at 806-566-6301. They specialize in cabinets, new and remodel construction, concrete work, indoor and outdoor painting, flooring, and don't forget, Chad Bell Construction, there's no job too small or too large for Chad and his crew. And also cooperating to bring you the homecoming activities, the Heritage House Inn at the west edge of Muleshoe on U.S. Highway 84. Call when you have out-of-town guests coming and you don't have enough room. The innkeepers, Rakesh and Renu Patel, at 806-272-7575. The Heritage House Inn, if you want a comfortable place for your guests to stay. And the homecoming queen at Sudan High School, crowned Friday night, was senior Ashley Montez, daughter of David and Erica Montez, and she was escorted by Marcus Gonzalez, and her court included Eliana Herrera and Ashton Schultz. Congratulations to all of those girls. And every one of the homecoming games played here in the Muleshoe area on Friday night, the home team were the winners. Of course, the Muleshoe Mules were very mighty on homecoming night once again by beating Perryton, a 4A school, 52-37. Spring Lake Earth beat Smyre 34-20, and Sudan beat Plains at their homecoming game 53-20. And we have to say congratulations to Lincoln Riley and the OU Sooners. They won by a score over the University of Tulsa, very similar to the Mules score over Perryton. OU 52, Tulsa 38. Also, Baker Mayfield from OU has 1,062 passing yards with 10 TDs for this season of 3 games so far. And Patrick Mahomes of the Texas Tech Red Raiders season is 1,029 passing yards. So that couldn't be much closer. And congratulations to the Red Raiders on their big win over the Razorbacks of Arkansas. Tech 35, Arkansas 24. In other scores, Crosbyton beat Bovina 49-21, Dimmitt 40, Tulia 13, Post 29, Floydada 7, Idlew 48, Freona 7, Littlefield from our district 37, Denver City 22, Lockney 31, Martin 6. Could we say it one more time? The Muleshoe Mighty Mules 52, Perryton 37. We defeated the Rangers after getting revenge from last year. Nazareth 38, Ropes 26, New Deal 28, Farwell Steers 0, Slayton 46, Olton 23, Sweetwater 44, Snyder 29. And Whitehall beat Amherst Bulldogs 50-28. Over at Spring Lake Earth, it was also homecoming, and crowned the homecoming queen of Spring Lake Earth High School was Reagan Mendoza, daughter of Frankie and Jamie Mendoza, and the homecoming queen, Tate Richards, the son of James Richards. And the court included Jordan Weldon, Heather Mendoza, and Stephanie Escamali. And the court also included for the king, Nathan Longoria, Justin Bean, and Gabriel Garcia. Crown Spirit King and Queen for Spring Lake Earth High School, Jaden DeLeon and Christian Rhymes. The band, Duke and Duchess, Sarah Gonzalez and Abel Nito. Congratulations to all of these students honored at Spring Lake Earth Homecoming on Friday. And Patsy Garcia at Spring Lake Earth High School will be giving us all the names of the entire court at Spring Lake Earth High School, and we'll have it later. We hope that you're enjoying the Muleshoe Mules and the Perryton Ranger big homecoming football game here online and on the air on Channel 6. And it is brought to you by these Muleshoe Mule merchants: Terry Burton Service Center, K&K Pharmacy, Muleshoe Animal Clinic and Vet Supply, Muleshoe Housing Authority, Muleshoe Independent School District, Valley County Electric Cooperative Association, Mohawk Auto Parts, Hereford Feed Ingredients Incorporated, Muleshoe State Bank, Shipman Body Shop and Autoplex, Barrett Potato Farms, Wilson Drilling, McDonald's in Muleshoe, 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunication, WTG Fuels Incorporated, Irrigation Pumps and Power Incorporated, and CHS. And it's only because of these Muleshoe Mule merchants that we can show you the game between Perryton and Muleshoe. And it's time now for the weather forecast, brought to you by 5 Area Telephone, West Plains Telecommunications. 87 was the high in Muleshoe on Sunday, 58 was the low, and 58 was the temperature officially in Muleshoe at 7 o'clock on Monday morning. It was much cooler on Saturday. Our high was 73 with a low of 61, but on homecoming Friday in Muleshoe officially we got up to 96 degrees, and on Thursday the high was 97 with the low of 63. And on Friday, our low was officially 61. And now a message from our sponsor.
5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications, right here in Muleshoe at 302 Uvalde Street, 806-272-5533. They offer phone and internet services and more services coming in the very near future. Check them out online at www.5area.com. Looking at our forecast for the Muleshoe area for today on Monday, sunny, high near 88 degrees, south winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, then mostly clear with a low around 62 Monday night. South winds 5 to 15 miles per hour. Tuesday, a 20% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 82 degrees. Tuesday night, again, a 20% chance of rain, mostly cloudy with a low around 61. Wednesday, a 30% chance of rain, partly sunny, high near 83 degrees. Wednesday night, 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, partly cloudy, low around 59. Thursday, again, a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, mostly sunny, high near 82 degrees. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low around 58. Friday, mostly sunny, high near 82 degrees, no rain chances, mostly clear. Friday night, low around 56. Looking at the weather forecast for Friday, for the Kermit area. On Friday, the National Weather Service says the Kermit will be mostly sunny, high near 86 degrees. Friday night, partly cloudy, low around 65 with no rain in the forecast for Friday for Kermit. 5 area telephone, West Plains Telecommunications has presented to you this edition of the weather forecast.
We want you to stay tuned because we have coming up a report from the Bailey County Farm Bureau annual convention held Saturday night, and we'll tell you all about the For Sentimental Reasons by Curtis Shelburne too. So stay tuned.
Show your school spirit with the First Bank MasterCard debit card available now for the Muleshoe Mules, the Dimmitt Bobcats, or the Bovina Mustangs through First Bank. Show your team spirit and earn cash for your school every time you swipe your First Bank School Spirit MasterCard debit card available for the Muleshoe Mules, Dimmitt Bobcats, or Bovina Mustangs by calling 806-272-4515 or go by 202 South First Street right here in Muleshoe. The First Bank is member FDIC. And the First Bank, along with Leal's Mexican Restaurant, presents to you this edition of the Muletrain News.
Do you have family in town? Well, if you do, come to Leal's, where families come together. Leal's is a family business that started in Muleshoe. They are located at 1010 West American Boulevard and serve the best of Mexican food and other treats. See you at Leal's. That's where my family goes when we are in town.
Veitch Roofing, where Muleshoe native Jerry Veitch says his work is guaranteed. He does all types of roofing, residential, commercial, composition, built-up cedar, tile, metal, and decor. He'll give you a free estimates. He's been working in the Muleshoe area for over 30 years. Call Jerry Veitch, Muleshoe native, at Veitch Roofing, 806-293-5617.
Jessica Domo, field representative and editor for the Texas Farm Bureau, was in Muleshoe Saturday night to speak at the Bailey County Convention of the Bailey County Farm Bureau. The Pledge of Allegiance to the flag was led by the Muleshoe Girl Scouts, and they introduced the existing members of the board. The terms that were expiring included Donald Puckett, Kirk Lewis, and Kelly Kettner, and re-elected Kirk Lewis and Donald Puckett, and Corey Hunt was elected as a new member to replace Kelly Kettner, as Kettner did not run for re-election. Also introduced were the Farm Bureau insurance agents here in Muleshoe, Scott Miller and Diana Gardia, and a new agent will be coming on board with the Farm Bureau, Heather Garcia, here in Muleshoe. Also, Landon Nichols read the minutes from last year's meeting and gave a financial report. The president, Kim Bales, gave his report. The state director's report was given by Dan Smith. Todd Thompson gave the district field representative's report, and the manager's report was given by Trey Thompson. Jerry Don Glover gave a resolution report, and the nominating committee included Jerry Don Glover, Dustin Clayton, and Kim Bales. Granddaddy's served a barbecue meal that was excellent, and thanks to the Muleshoe Girl Scouts and the Muleshoe High School Future Farmers of America students who helped with the evening, and door prizes were given away at the end of the Bailey County Farm Bureau annual meeting. You can see it tomorrow here on Channel 6 online and on the air as well. Sunday afternoon at the 16th and Avenue D Church of Christ, Curtis Shelburne hosted a listening party for his new CD entitled For Sentimental Reasons. On the CD are, of course, For Sentimental Reasons, The Way You Look Tonight, Moonglow, It Had to Be You, A Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square, The Very Thought of You, This Can't Be Love, A Kiss to Build a Dream On, Unforgettable, I Wish You Love, I'll Be Seeing You, and That's All. Now, Amy Shelburne, his daughter-in-law from Amarillo, joins him on 2 of the recordings. I think you'll really, really enjoy the beautiful music of Curtis Shelburne of Muleshoe. It is $15, and it's here just in time for a lot of gift-giving occasions for everyone. I know you could contact Curtis and get the beautiful For Sentimental Reasons. Everyone greatly enjoyed his presentation on Sunday afternoon. Dr. Joby Claiborne of the Muleshoe Area Medical Center retired last week and joins his wife Janet Claiborne in their happy retirement years. Congratulations to you, Dr. Claiborne, on your retirement. On Wednesday, they'll be taking school pictures at Muleshoe High School in the auditorium. The Taste Tour to benefit Cystic Fibrosis Foundation will be held Friday night, October the 2nd, from 7 until 11 at the Stone Creek Event Center in Lubbock. And all money will go to cystic fibrosis. And this disease affects so many families right here in the Muleshoe area. Amanda Messenger Shelton says. So be sure and put that down on your calendar. The Taste Tour benefit for cystic fibrosis. A benefit for Reed Markle will be held on Saturday night from 6 to 8 at the Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association. Tickets are on sale right now for $50 and can be purchased at Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, Williams General Store, and Evolve. And every cent from the ticket sales for this benefit steak dinner will go to Reed Markle and his family. Reed is a 1-year-old son of Miss Ryan Markle of Muleshoe, and he is in Dallas with his mother and is at Children's Hospital undergoing chemotherapy. And we certainly need to remember little Reed in our prayers. He had major surgery earlier this summer in Lubbock, and it was successful, and he now needs the chemotherapy. You will get Saturday night at the dinner a 10-ounce rib-eye steak with all of the trimmings. And get your tickets right now for the medical and travel expenses for Reed Markle and his family at Bailey County Electric, Williams General Store, or Evolve. Also, there is a fund that you can leave your donation of any amount at the First Bank here in Muleshoe. At the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, they're serving this week on Tuesday vegetable beef stew, zucchini squash, tossed vegetable salad with low-cal French dressing, whole wheat dinner rolls, and apricots with your choice of drink. Wednesday, it's grilled steak, mashed sweet potatoes, green beans, tossed vegetable salad, low-cal French dressing, cornbread, and tropical fruit salad. Thursday, smothered pork chops, southwestern potatoes, squash casserole, carrot and raisin salad, cornbread, and sliced peaches. Friday is always fish or chicken strips with beans, green peas, tossed vegetable salad with dressing, whole wheat rolls, and tropical fruit mix, and always your choice of drink. And they start at 11:30 every weekday, serving lunch at the Oneida Wagner Senior Citizen Center, Main and Avenue D. Bingo will be played Thursday at 1:30 at the center. The Fellowship of Alcoholics Anonymous and the Al-Anon family groups meet every Monday and Friday night at 7 in the First United Methodist Church of Muleshoe, and please use the extreme south door of the church to enter. We'll be back with more Muletrain in a moment.
K&K Pharmacy here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard, will have a Cholesterol Awareness Day this Wednesday, September the 23rd, from 2 until 6 p.m. For only $35, you can check your weight, blood glucose levels, and your blood pressure check. That's all going on at K&K Pharmacy, 1411 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe, Wednesday, September the 23rd, from 2 until 6 in the afternoon. Cholesterol Awareness. Get your weight, blood glucose levels, and your blood pressure checked at K&K Pharmacy. Again, they're located here in Muleshoe, 1411 West American Boulevard. Right next door at Williams General Store, 1405 West American Boulevard, they're having a blowout sale on all their athletic shoes. They all must go, as Williams will no longer carry athletic shoes after this sale. All are marked down now, 40% off. Get in while the selection is still good. Nike, New Balance, Keen, men's, women's, and children's. Take 40% off now, all their athletic shoes at Williams General Store. They also have a great sell table where everything's marked 50% off, and their metal art is marked 30% down. Their wooden rockers, the double rockers, marked down to $250 now, and the single rocker $225. All at Williams General Store, 1405 West American Boulevard, right here in Muleshoe.
Miss Ashley Beggs of Plainview, the bride-elect of Todd Criswell, was honored Saturday morning in the parlor of the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe with a bridal shower. Of course, Ashley Beggs is the granddaughter of Frank McCamish of Muleshoe, and of course, she was reared here in Muleshoe and is a Muleshoe High School graduate. And we want to wish Ashley Beggs and Todd Criswell the very best in their forthcoming marriage. Her mother is Beverly Beggs, formerly of Muleshoe. On Tuesday afternoon after school, Kids First is held for all children of the Muleshoe community at 3:30, hosted by the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. And then on Wednesday afternoon at 3:30 after school, kindergarten through 5th graders are invited to come to the Fellowship Hall of the First United Methodist Church because it is rock. Reach out for Christ for kids. On your prayer list, please remember Buck Johnson. He is still in the University Medical Center in Lubbock in the cardiac ICU unit, and they are continuing on Monday to do more testing on Buck. Remember Buck and Carolyn Johnson both in your prayers. And remember Iva Noble's family. Her mother, Ollie Mae Clausen of South Bailey County, and Iva is staying with her mother at the present time. And then also Iva's sister and brother-in-law, Brenda and Bernie Brown. And they are both ill right now. And her brother, Bernie Brown, is recovering from recent surgery. Also, remember Bill and Jerry Savuto, because Bill and Jerry have been ill this summer. However, Jerry is cancer-free and Bill is doing much, much better, and they are planning a February trip back to Kenya to see their friends there. Also, remember the brother-in-law and sister of Iva Noble, Alan Jones, and his wife Barbara, and Alan has cancer. The families of Bobby Reynolds, 83, of Muleshoe, especially his wife Zora, and also the family of Janie Mosley, 84, of Muleshoe, and Celso Gonzalez, 78, of Clovis, and a former resident of Muleshoe, Jana Brown Finke, 46, of Spring, daughter of Miss James Brown of Muleshoe. The memorial service for Everett Lee Reeder, 86, of Muleshoe, will not be held until October the 1st at the First Baptist Church of Muleshoe. And please remember his sister, Mary Jo Burge, here in Muleshoe. We'll be back with more Muletrain news in one moment.
Frying Cox, 401 South 1st Street here in Muleshoe. Don't forget they have some great new Halloween decorations. Also wooden crosses, stars, and wall art, metal art as well. 50% off select Easy Care and Weatherall paints while supplies last. All sales are final. Also 50% off their entire selection of dog food and pet supplies while supplies last. It's getting cooler, especially in the mornings and the evenings, and they have your heaters at Frying Cox: infrared zone heaters, portable heaters, bathroom heaters, vent-free gas heaters, and more. They also have great humidifiers. They have in-now stock tanks, metal and polymer in several different sizes, and perfect for landscaping your yard. They have pavers, brickstone, edgestone, and more, all available at 401 South 1st Street right here in Muleshoe. Frying Cox. Check them out on Facebook.
When you're feeling bad, I think one of the worst things is have to travel miles and miles and miles to a good hospital. And that's one thing right here in Muleshoe we can be so proud of, that we don't have to travel but a few miles or even a few blocks to the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, where your friends and neighbors will treat you at 708 South 1st Street with VIP treatment, because you are a very important person to everyone in the staff, the hospital, and the nurses and the doctors at the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. You can always call 806-272-4524, the Muleshoe Area Medical Center, and talk to someone who cares about you immediately. You aren't going to get a recording. You will be treated with kindness and friendliness, whether it's in the emergency room or whether you're checked in to the Muleshoe Area Medical Center. What a blessing to have a hospital right here at home in Muleshoe. It was so very nice to see Marcia Lynn Douglas from Garland here in Muleshoe over the weekend visiting her mother, Barbara Mae Blackman. I know that Barbara and Marcia had a wonderful visit. Now, on this Wednesday night at the First Baptist Church here in Muleshoe, they will have their Wednesday night meal at 6 o'clock for their membership in Fellowship Hall. That's always a crowd pleaser. And after that, at 6:30, there will be Bible study for the youth and the children of First Baptist Church, and the worship choir will rehearse at 7 on Wednesday night. And we needed to mention before that at the Curtis Shelburne listening party, we were so pleased to see the cover of the CD of Curtis's, and it has a picture of a vintage microphone, and that microphone belonged to my late father, Gil Lamb, and he used it for many, many, many years at KMUL radio station here in Muleshoe. There will be a Muleshoe Community Blood Drive on Wednesday, September the 30th from 10 to 4 at the City Hall. The Blood Mobile will be parked, and that is South 1st Street at 215. On your prayer list, remember Viola Anseldua, Joel Cowart, Leslie Brinkley, Joellen Cowart, and it was good to see Joellen out and about and doing so much better after her surgery. Alton and Alma Burton, Terry and James Byers, Leona Harris, Bob and Nina Landers, and Cassie Crandall, Leslie Brinkley, Lornette Mason, and she is the mother of Becky Conklin, Doris and R.L. Scott, Royce Turner, Maxine and Clinton Rogers, Carter McCamish, the young son of Miss Darrell McCamish, doing much better after his injury in 7th grade football. Mary Ellen Robertson, Dorothy Turner. Remember them all in your prayers, please.
Muletrain!
Well, it's just about time for us to go on this edition of the Muletrain News, brought to you today by the First Bank along with Liao's Mexican Restaurant. You can find our Muletrain News, the last several months' worth, archived on our website, muleshoetv.com. Click on the Muletrain News link at the top center of the page. Also, hear our latest Muletrain program, rotating on Reach Broadband, Channel 6.
I'm Tumbleweed Smith. A trip to the top of Texas. Details in a moment on the Sound of Texas.
And the Sounds of Texas are brought to you here on Reach Broadband Channel 6, as well as MuleshoeTV.com by Bailey County Electric Cooperative Association, celebrating over 76 years of rural electrification right here in the Muleshoe area. The employees have 621 years and 7 months work experience among their current employees now at Bailey County Electric. Check them out online, bcecoop.com.
It's a very diverse park. In one hike, you can go vertically from terrain that's similar to what you would see in Mexico to something that would be more typical of Canada.
Michael Haney is a park ranger at the Guadalupe Mountains National Park.
We have the world's best exposed fossil reef. So during the Permian period, there was a reef that formed around an inland sea, and it was buried eventually, but parts of it were lifted up in mountain ranges. And the Guadalupe Mountains have the best exposures of that reef. So we're known internationally for the rocks that are found here.
Guadalupe Peak is the highest point in Texas, just under 9,000 feet in elevation, but it's often confused with El Capitan.
El Capitan is the signature landmark that you see from so far away when you approach, but a little bit higher and above it, behind it, is Guadalupe Peak. And the names get mixed up often, but both are in the park.
Wildlife is plentiful.
You'll find over 300 types of birds here: peregrine falcons, spotted owls. Those aren't seen very often, but golden eagles. You'll have mule deer. You might be lucky enough to see elk, javelinas. We do have some more elusive creatures that are not seen very often, but we do have mountain lions, black bear, wild turkey.
The park attracts hikers.
There's over 82 miles of trails, and there's two basic types of hikes. There are canyon hikes you can do in a few hours, and those go back to areas with broadleaf trees like maples and oaks and ash. And then you have the mountain hikes you can do in a day, but they are strenuous.
McKittrick Canyon is a popular destination in the fall.
Typically, you can expect late October to early November to have some good color. On some years, the whole canyon will flare up at once, but a lot of years it's in different sections of the canyon or different altitudes in the canyon have good color. So within that 2-week period, you can find beauty if you hike back in far enough. That's a 7-mile hike, and that would be fairly level hiking, but it does take about 4 hours to do that.
To hike Guadalupe takes from 6 to 8 hours.
We do have trail runners and strong hikers that do it in less time than that. So this is a place you get to experience the natural quiet that you would expect that the pioneers did and the Indians before them, something that has been kept as it is, and we hope to do that for the future, so future generations have the same experience.
Michael Haney has hiked all 82 miles of trails at the park. I'm Tumbleweed Smith with the Sound of Texas.
Time now for the market report, brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones here in Muleshoe, member SIPC. Call 806-272-4102. Also, he's in his offices at 104 West 2nd Street right here in Muleshoe. He can assist you with any of your financial needs, no matter where you live. The market report was recorded this Monday, September the 21st, 2015 at 11:30 a.m. U.S. stocks opened higher to begin the week, rebounding from a 2-day sell-off following the Fed's decision to keep interest rates unchanged last week. In economic news, the pace of home sales slowed sharply last month, down 4.8%, well below the forecasted 1.6% decline, a possible sign that rising prices are causing home buyers to pull back. U.S. bond prices are lower this morning in the S&P 500 so far. The best performing sector is financials. The worst performing sector is healthcare. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 175.08 to 16,559.66. The Standard & Poor's 500 index is up 20.60 to 1,978.63. The NASDAQ Composite Index is up 44.14 to 4,871.37. This morning, volume on the New York Stock Exchange is moderate with 212.38 million shares traded. Advancers are outnumbering decliners by a roughly 5-to-1 margin. In commodity markets, the spot price of gold is down $6.88 to $1,132.14. The spot price of silver is up 6 cents to $15.24, and crude oil prices are up $1.36 to $46.04. In the bond markets, the 30-year Treasury yield is currently 3%, and the 10-year Treasury yield is 2.19%. Some stocks of area interest. Pfizer Incorporated is down 0.37 to 32.48. Walmart Stores Incorporated is up 0.23 to 63.57. The Boeing Company is down 0.64 to 135.47. Apple Incorporated is up 0.62 to 114.07, and Xcel Energy Incorporated is up 0.52 to 34.15. The market report has been brought to you today by Stephen DeMint, financial advisor with Edward Jones, right here in Muleshoe, 104 West 2nd Street. Call 806-272-4102, member SIPC. For more market information, check him out online at www.edwardjones.com.